What's going on, guys, and welcome back to The Edge, where we help high performers drop stubborn belly fat, build strength and muscle, and reignite their energy and drive no matter how busy life is. I'm Owen Keeley, performance coach, international athlete and national record holder. I've helped hundreds of high performers rebuild their bodies, energy and focus, all by installing proven, time efficient and decision light systems through the Everyday Stronger method. This is where we break down those systems, share the principles behind them, and help you take back control of your body and your life. Let's get into it. If you've ever found yourself saying, I know what to do, I just can't seem to do it consistently, then this episode is for you. Because here's the truth. Most people don't fail because of information. They fail because their identity is out of sync with their actions. They're still acting like someone who's trying to get fit again instead of someone who already is fit. And that tiny shift in language from trying to get fit to already am completely changes how you show up and your brain chemistry. That's what we're going to break down today, how to rebuild the identity that makes consistency effortless and progress sustainable, even when life's chaotic. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to, number one, shift from chasing motivation to acting in alignment. Number two, build proof through small daily actions. 3, create simple anchors that keep you consistent. And 4, reframe setbacks so you never start over again. All of this so that you can feel back in control of your body, your routine, and your results without needing the motivation to do it. So let's hop straight into step number 1, awareness. How do we rewrite the story? Everything starts with self-perception. If your internal story says, I'm someone who always falls apart, then every missed session or imperfect day just reinforces that belief. So start by rewriting that story. Literally write it down. I am someone who takes care of my body even when life gets busy. It sounds small, but that language really does matter. Because what you call yourself, you will subconsciously work to prove true. This week, notice the old stories that play in your head. The guilt, the I'll start Monday, the I'm all or nothing. That's your old identity speaking. And awareness is the first step to taking its power away. Step number 2, evidence. Collect proof, not perfection. Most people try to feel confident before acting, but confidence doesn't come first. Proof does. So build it up by showing yourself over and over again that you keep promises to yourself. If you say you'll train 3 times this week and you do, that's proof. If you say you'll prep breakfast instead of skipping it, that's proof. You don't need to hit 100%, you just need to win most days. If you've missed a day, don't apologize to yourself, just move on. The goal is to build evidence that you're someone who follows through. Do that enough times and discipline stops being something you chase and starts becoming something you are. Step number 3, anchors and environment. Make it easier to win. Your environment can either drain or reinforce your identity. If your gym bag isn't packed, if your fridge is full of random snacks, if your calendar has no training slots, the old you will always win that battle. Set small anchors that make success easy. Put your workout gear where you can see it. Have the same first meal every morning. Book training into your calendar like a meeting that cannot be moved. These things sound small, but they send constant cues to your brain. This is what we do now. Structure isn't a cage, it's a foundation. It removes friction, so consistency doesn't rely on will. Step number 4, reframe setbacks. This days are data, not drama. High performers hate failure, which means they often overact when things do slip up. But missing a day doesn't undo progress. It just gives you feedback. Ask yourself, what actually threw me off this week? Was it time, energy, planning? Then fix the system, not yourself. Because real progress isn't about never missing. It's just about how fast you restart. You're not fragile, you're just learning. And every time you come back, you reinforce the new identity you're building. Without failures along the way, you wouldn't be able to do this. So the big idea today is that your actions shape your identity and not the other way around. Every promise you keep, every small win you collect is evidence that you're back in control. So this week, focus on building that proof and letting confidence follow. If this episode helped you, I'd really appreciate it if you shared it with someone who's been struggling to get their momentum back. It might be the reminder they need to start. And it also helps us to grow this channel organically, which honestly means a lot to me and everyone behind the Everyday Stronger method. And as always, if you've got questions or feedback, send me a quick email or DM on Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. Best of luck implementing this one. Let's get after it.